Hi, Paul here with Harry and also with Mo, who's with us just for November. And we're out here today underneath the shadow of the beautiful Langassac Escarpment above the stunningly gorgeous Usk Valley, the Black Mountains. It's an absolutely beautiful day. It's cold, it's crisp. So it's a great day to come out today to talk to you about this new Rab Neutrino Pro All Black Edition. So you might be familiar with the Rab Neutrino Pro. It's a great jacket. It's a naturally down insulated jacket with a great weather resistance and durable outer fabric. But this particular all black edition is exclusive to us at Trekitt. We spoke with Rab and we both felt that it would be good to produce something with a couple of extra features and also just to give it a little bit that special look, to make it a little less reflective, a little more subtle in its design. Like I said, with just some extra design features to make it that little bit more special. So this is an exclusive jacket to Trekitt. You won't find it anywhere else. And Harry will put links up on the screen so you can go and have a look on the website for more details. But I'll go through the jacket in our usual style in full detail as we go through the video. So this is it, the Rab Neutrino Pro All Black Edition, exclusive to Trekitt. So what is the Rab Neutrino Pro All Black Edition made out of? Well, before I get into that, can we just agree that we're just going to call it the Neutrino Pro for the sake of my voice and the battery life on the video. So the Neutrino Pro. On the outside of the jacket, the black fabric is the ever reliable Pertex Quantum Pro. It's a very finely, tightly woven nylon microfiber that is incredibly tough and durable. And then to give it additional weather resistance, there is a light polyurethane coating, micron thin, applied to the back of the fabric to give it increased weather resistance. Now, it doesn't make the fabric 100% waterproof, or the jacket indeed 100% waterproof. It's still got a lot of stitching in it. You can't tape the seams. But for your general outdoor user who is out in cold, miserable, wet, slushy, snowy conditions, it adds an extra layer of protection for those kind of conditions, for that wetness. So a good durable outer fabric with great weather resistance. So the stuff that's inside the jacket, the bit that's keeping me warm on this brisk day, I'd say, in the car coming up, it was showing about 4 degrees. It's definitely colder than that up here. We've come a bit higher and the wind is cutting through, so we're probably closer to 1 or 2 degrees, and I'm perfectly toasty here. And that's because of the insulation in this jacket. It's the stuff that's keeping you warm. You get 230 grams of hydrophobic RDS 800 fill power European goose down. Now that's quite a mouthful. I'll do a little few takes to get that nailed, but it's that's what you get inside this jacket. So let's just break that down bit by bit to give you an idea of what it is. So 230 grams, that is the physical weight of the amount of down that's inside this jacket. It's a good kind of mid to heavyweight filled jacket suitable for really cold conditions. Hydrophobic basically means that every individual cluster of natural down has been treated with a Nikwax fluorocarbon free treatment, which makes the down less susceptible to wetting out. We all know that down is pretty much useless when it gets wet, so this treatment doesn't make the down completely waterproof, but what it does do is it means it absorbs less moisture in the first place and dries out quicker should it get wet. Now RDS, that stands for Responsible Down Standard. That's a program that Rab sign up to ensure that the down comes from ethical and sustainable sources, from happy ducks and geese basically, so you can be assured of the quality and the sustainability and the care that's gone into the production of the down. What are we on to next, Harry? 800 fill power, thank you, said Harry, saying nothing. So 800 fill power, it's a high fill power. So for those of you who don't know, fill power is a measurement that's designed to indicate the amount of space that down will occupy when it's fully lofted. So down only works when it's all lofted and full and fluffy, filling up air spaces, trapping that warm air inside the jacket. So 800 fill power basically means that 1 ounce of down from this jacket will expand to fill 800 cubic inches. And that is around 16, 17 litres if you're familiar with day sack kind of sizes. So yeah, about that big, which is quite a lot. It fills up a lot of space, it's fluffing up, it's trapping all that warm air and keeping you warm. So you've got a very good high quality filling. The European goose down is about as good as it gets. It's very high quality. Rab grade their down themselves and assure you of the quality throughout the process. So a very good insulating jacket, good warmth, and great kind of sort of weather resistance thanks to the fabric and also to the hydrophobic treatment of the down. So all that lovely down insulation is held in place with these mid-sized baffles. They're stitched through baffles just to keep the down in place, and then behind that you've got a lightweight nylon lining fabric which is hung loosely on the inside to give the jacket a nice drape, to slide over layers easily and to help with the breathability of the jacket. So a really nicely constructed jacket with a very good high quality filling. So what are the features of this great down insulated jacket? Well, as usual with Rab, you get a really good hood. I'm a big fan of Rab hoods, they fit really nicely. And on this particular one, you get a fully adjustable and fully insulated helmet compatible hood. It's got a wired peak, which folds down really nicely over your eyes. Make sure that you can get that good shape and good full closure around the face. It's got side draw cords, you can pull that in. We'll do some good close-ups of the hood fitting a little later in the video. Harry will put those in somewhere, work his magic, whatever he does. And then in line with the standard Neutrino Pro jacket, the all black version has two hand pockets, zipped hand pockets on the outside. You've got a hem draw cord down at the bottom to help seal out those drafts. Really handy today because the wind is whistling up my back a little bit. So just pull those in nice and tight, single-handed, easy to use with gloves on. And at the end of the sleeves, you've got a Velcro adjustment with an elastication as well. So I've just got on my little skinny wrist that has tightened up really nicely around my wrist to seal out the cold wind. So enough features there to give you a fully functioning mountain jacket. Another great feature of the hood is if you're not using it, you want to keep it out of the way. It's easy to roll down. There's a little tab on the inside here. Unvelcro it, bring it round over the top onto the other side of the Velcro. Just creates a nice soft collar. The main zip is the ever reliable YKK Vislon zip, which works in really icy cold conditions, doesn't clog up, nice and free running. It's also two-way, so if you need to get to your harness, get to your pockets, or indeed answer the call of nature, it's just so much easier. Also on the inside, you can see you get a little zip pocket here, perfect place to keep your phone. Also included with the jacket is a stuff sack, and that will be in one of the pockets. In this case, it's the left-hand pocket, so that's an all black stuff sack. Little draw cord at the top, and the jacket will fit into there. Again, we'll show that stuffed up a little later, but that's included with the jacket, and that's normally found in one of the hand pockets. So what makes the all black version different to the standard version of the Neutrino Pro? Well, what we've done is we've added a couple of extra mesh dump pockets on the inside, which makes it really useful for mountaineering when you've got to put your hat, your gloves, you've got maybe sort of damp things, you want to get them inside the jacket to warm up, even stashing 1 litre water bottles to stop the water from freezing, making it a truly functional mountaineering jacket. And we've also toned down the logoing on the outside. So the Rab logo is in a matte black finish to give it that lovely, stealthy, quiet look. And we've also removed the reflective Pertex logos and Rab logos from the jacket. So it gives you a really sleek look, really subtle look with those extra pockets to give you additional storage, making it super versatile for mountaineering use. The Rab Neutrino Pro All Black Edition features Rab's regular fit, so it's as you can see, it's quite a nice, easy fit. It's designed to be a sort of an easy fit over layers. So those of you who are familiar with my videos will know that I am about 6'3", a little bit taller today thanks to the bobble. I've got a 42-inch chest, 34-inch waist, and I weigh about 13.5 stone, depending how good I've been. And this is a size large. It fits me really well. I do have unseasonably long arms, and this fits really nicely. There's plenty of movement. The jacket doesn't ride up too much if I was climbing or scrambling. and it's just a nice regular fit. So I've just got on underneath here, I've got a Trekitt Sartoro base layer, I've got a Mountain Equipment switch jacket, and this is fitting me really nicely. It's a size large. I've got room for extra layers if I need it, but to be honest, today I don't. And if I needed to chuck my shell over the top, that wouldn't be an issue either. So this is a size large on me. The Rab Neutrino Pro All Black Edition fits squarely into the overlayering part of your layering system. You'd wear this as a standalone jacket in all kinds of weather conditions that are cold, damp, miserable, windy, horrible. Pretty much your average UK winter walking and mountaineering conditions. That weather resistance really enables you to wear this jacket in those kind of conditions for longer periods, but we would always recommend chucking a shell over the top if it really is throwing it down. You could, in extreme conditions, use this as a mid layer. It's a little bulky, to be honest, so personally I think I would use this as my top layer, as my outer layer for most of the time. Also really handy to keep in your pack. It does pack up nice and small, to throw on as an overlayer when you stop, maybe if you're belaying, you're at the bottom of an exposed climb, it's really cold and horrible. Maybe you stop to do a navigation check, or maybe to administer some first aid, and you need to make sure that you're keeping warm. So throw this over the top of all your other layers to give you that emergency insulation layer for when you're static. So a really versatile piece of kit that you can use pretty much from autumn through to spring in the UK for those cold, wet conditions. Okay, so you made it this far. I will summarise quickly. The Rab Neutrino Pro All Black Edition is exclusive to Trekitt. We work very closely with Rab. We've been working with them for well, I know, 30 odd years. It's been a long time. And it's enabled us to collaborate on this jacket to bring you something just that little bit special, with those extra storage features and just that clean, sleek look on the outside. And it's just something a bit different. You know, it's nice. Not everybody wants to wear the same jacket. So it's beautifully insulated, best quality down, hydrophobic treated, with a really good weather resistant outer, giving you a jacket that's really versatile for winter UK hill walking, mountaineering, even for some light alpine work where you just need that lightweight warmth. Eminently packable and lightweight. It'll live in your pack and give you additional insulation when you require it. So a really, really versatile jacket. Or you can just wear it stooging around town, whatever you want, as your kind of everyday winter coat. A really versatile piece of kit, beautifully made from Rab, obviously, and we really like it, obviously, because we had it made. So we hope you like it too. Thanks very much. Harry will put a link up on the screen to give you some tips and advice to one of our videos on how your insulated jacket should fit you to get the maximum use out of it. Also put a link up to the website where you can go and look at the Neutrino Pro All Black Edition. And as usual, any comments or suggestions added below are always welcome. And if you do like our content, please feel free to subscribe. Thanks for watching. Toodaloo.